What's going on YouTube? Is Donnie B all day. I know I look like I've put on a couple years in the last day or so, but there's a reason. I tore my calf muscle a couple days ago, and today I have to run the Rugged Maniac. And with a torn calf, I can't really run. So I figured if I put on the old man get up, then I could do this the whole way on a torn calf, and it'll look just about normal. Yeah, Donnie B all day's always thinking. All right, so I'm bringing you a Frost Cutlery blade. This is the Green Beret Tactical. Oh, that's what it is right there. Another fine USA knife made in China. This thing is 7 3/4 overall with a 3 1/4 inch blade about there. It does have a thumb stud. It is serrated, not the flat serrades. Obviously the way they do it, it says pointy serrades, which means these will dull over time. I'm seeing the grind looks okay. It's on both sides at least. We've had some issues where they're only on one. You have the body on this thing is all green plastic. There's no tensioner screw, so whatever you have is what you have. It is a spine lock, and I kind of like spine locks, but it's just old school. I dig that. It does have all these really cool holes. It is old school. I like that. But you got your lanyard hole here, and it is textured. So overall, the feeling of this knife isn't so bad. It's got this little reverse thumb ramp right here that goes down and gives you a really good little thumb grip right there, which I do like. I noticed that the grind isn't perfect. There's like a little dent in the tip of the grind. I don't know if you'll be able to catch that, but it's just like a little spot, that little imperfection there. But when you're talking about a knife that's, you know, 10 to 15 bucks, you know, don't expect perfect all the time. So what we're going to do, it's obviously a stainless steel. I'm guessing a 440. They don't exactly put all that information out there. I am noticing that the grind differentiates. Look at this. You have it's thick here, and then it's barely ground out there, so it does get thinner as it gets toward the serrade on this one, and I'm only on that side. On this side, it's actually consistent all the way through, so that makes the knife inconsistent all the way through. So what we're going to do is we're going to start. I'm going to go through a cup of water, a coffee cup full of water on this little guy. We'll see what we can do. Damage that. It's only styrofoam, so if it can't do that, this thing goes in the garbage. In the garbage, you understand me, young whippersnapper? So let's get going on this guy right here. All right, so here we go. We have the cup set up. Let's give it a swat. And it is cooling. I was able to save Pat Patriot. Yes! All right, so woo, we see what that does. Nice and easy. All right, that's not so bad. Let's see. I know it's only styrofoam, but I've had some knives that you'd be surprised what they could not do. This guy right here. See if I can. This is real brittle, so if I can shave or carve it down without chipping it away, then that'll be all right. And that's not so bad. You can see I used the non-serrated edge, and you can see it's still got little rips in it, which means it's not the cleanest cut. Yeah, it's not so bad. That one got a little better. That one got a little better. So you can see, you know, the quality of the factory edge there, and the quality is, you know, subpar, but not bad. Is it shave sharp? Well, let's see. I got 2.5 hairs on there. Does that qualify? I don't think so either. Let's try the other side, the other angle here, and I got 2 more hairs. So is it shave sharp? Not really, but can it remove some hair? Yeah, why not? That'll do all right. So let's keep on going. All right, so here we are at the old pallet. Enough of these old puns, and you guys are gonna vomit. All right, so let's get this guy going right here. We'll see if we can't just chop a little bit with it without breaking it. And I'll tell you what, it's so light, it is not a chopper. And I'll tell you what, just by doing that little bit of chopping, I don't know, Can you hear that? That's a little wiggle. Look at that. I don't know if you could actually see that. There you go. You see that up and down action? That thing loosened just doing that. Just doing that. If you put green beret on a frickin' blade, you might want to make it a little tougher. How disrespectful. Being a soldier, being a military guy, that is not good wearing that name. There's no way in hell that should have happened off just that. That is so disappointing. I can literally squeeze these scales in. Man, no bueno. So I have a feeling that this thing is only going to get worse. That's right. They're high waters with red canvas Converse on because I got to do it right. Yeah. All right. Let's do some drop tests here. We're going to go 4 feet. And at least it does that, right? Man, this thing is wobbling like crazy. All right, so it's dropping straight. Let's give it a couple downward throws. I will be surprised if this thing doesn't come fully apart. It's got a good bite. Let's see. All right. And it's, well, it didn't tighten it any, that's for sure. Man, I'll tell you what, I'm disappointed in this guy. All right, well, at least that works. You've seen some where I've put a little swat into the edge and it just doesn't work. Well, that worked. Just probably got a little rip in my pants here, which is gonna go over great. Let's see if we can get some. No. Oh man, I'm tearing these old man pants up. That's going all the way around to the back crack. Woo-wee, that's gonna be good for the race. So basically, it's not sharp, it's not strong. It's getting more and more wobbly as I go along. The pin, holy crap, the pivot pin is actually, I can push it with my thumb and it pushes out. So that's not good. That's not good at all, actually. Let's see what we have here. Well, I can tell you, well, it does feather stick well. All right, so that's good. Let me see if I can get some fine jobs right here. Get them to start. I'm getting some really good curls. Most of them are jumping off. So I can tell you what I'm going to use this knife for. Man, that is getting worse. This knife is going to be purely either magnesium shaving with the serrate here, or I'm going to use it to just strike ferro rods. I have knives set up just for that in different places. You know, if I have one by the fireplace and then one in a go bag and one in a camp area, you know what I mean? Wherever, look at that. I can't even close it. It just went crooked on me. It didn't close. Man, this thing is a piece of crap. All right, well, I'm not going to continue testing this because if you can't guess that this thing's no good by now, then you haven't been paying attention. So what I am going to do, however, is we're going to go throw it. Worst case scenario, the thing shatters. Let's go try. All right, let's see what the old bugger can do in the air. Well, I am down to be all day, damn it. First try, good throw, but holy crap. This thing is loose, loud, and cheap. All right, let's get out of here. Well, Frost Cutlery's Green Beret Tactical. There it is right there. I'll tell you what, this is in no way, shape, or form able to relate to the Green Beret. There is no way in hell. This thing is awful. Can I recommend it for any use? Absolutely not. This knife is just no good. Strength-wise, the blade held up, but of course it did because I didn't get to really test it. The damn thing, it was falling apart before I even got a real chance. So I don't know, guys, is what it is. You saw it happen. I almost had some high hopes just because it felt good in the hand originally, and that's as far as it got. This thing is just definitely not worth the money, even if it is sub $15. If you are one of those guys who goes on a cutlery corner to buy bundles and thinking, oh good, I could sell those cheap and make a ton of money, you might get a lot of angry customers coming back with this guy right here. So measure it out in your head, what's worth it, you know what I mean? This thing is just no good. But I'm all good because I'm down to be all day, and until next knife.